Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Reality Roundup Podcast.
Welcome.
We have so much to discuss today.
Honestly, we're just waiting for Survivor, though.
Oh my god, we watched the 20-year retrospective episode.
It was really good.
Survivor at 40.
It was really good. I was reminded how amazing Survivor is. I mean, it is the ultimate reality show for me, anyway.
It's making me want to go back and rewatch
I know!
all of the seasons.
And they have them on...
Amazon Prime, I believe.
Yeah.
And obviously CBS All Access.
But if you're an Amazon Prime member, then why would you buy CBS All Access unless it's time for Big Brother? Honestly.
I mean, they have other shows, okay? Star Trek. Does anyone watch that? Is it good? But yeah, Survivor. I'm so excited. I can't remember the last time I've been this excited for a new season. And like, I've been excited in the past, but this is just, it feels so special.
It is, because it is. Mm-hmm. Honestly. Isn't it?
It is.
All right, so...
That's going to be awesome.
We talked about everything else already. That's following this. We filmed this the next day because we had to wait for the Masked Singer to do the second episode this week.
Well, the first episode was right after the Super Bowl.
Right.
And that was exciting.
It was very
A
exciting.
lot of new characters, lots of fun.
So it's season 3.
This is our first time watching from the beginning because I think we started a few episodes
late. We missed the first episode, last time.
1 or 2, I think.
All right, so this is season 3. We've got 18 new costumes.
Dang.
They're doing it in groups of 6. Mm-hmm. I'm going to need you to break down into groups of 6.
Yeah, so far we've only seen Group A.
Right, which is 6 people.
The robot, the llama, Miss Monster, kangaroo, rock and roll turtle. Who am I missing?
White tiger.
White tiger. The one that I'm confident about. So
well, who do you think the white tiger is?
The white tiger is Gronk. It has to be Gronk.
Just like the other one was Seal, and you were right last season.
I'm just saying.
Sorry if I just not rocketed on you.
You know why I know it's Gronk?
Why?
Because
he's goofy as hell.
He's goofy as hell. I remember when he was on Big Brother season 17
and
or whatever.
The Gronk cruise.
Yeah, and he was all like, bleh! So that is Gronk. He's like 6'6", and he towers over Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's him. And they also mentioned in the first episode how just amongst the first 6 contestants, they had made like 9 Super Bowl appearances or something. So like a big chunk of those would be from
probably
Gronk.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's Gronk.
All right, so let's talk about the first night. The reveal. Mm-hmm. It was Lil Wayne.
Yes.
I had no idea. That.
Yeah, I had no idea.
I thought, honestly, that he was maybe too big for the show.
You think? Well, I mean, didn't T-Pain win season 1?
That's
He's
true.
Pretty big.
That's true.
They've had Patti LaBelle on. And Michelle Williams.
Yeah.
A child of destiny.
I know.
So, like, they've had some big names.
I wasn't expecting him, and he wasn't a very good singer.
Isn't that embarrassing when you're, like, in the music industry and you're,
you know
like, the
what, though?
out? But he's not a singer.
A better rapper.
But also, isn't he a producer?
Yes. Didn't he work on, like, 5 songs with...
I think that's what Robin Thicke said, and he did not recognize him. Isn't it funny how it works out like that? No.
I think Robin Thicke just shows up and is like, okay, can I have my paycheck? Done. Yeah, I think he's just happy to be there. He's eating the craft food. He's eating...
Don't underestimate the power of Crafty. Craft services, amazing.
Yeah.
Anyway. The next person eliminated was revealed last night, and it was...
freaking Drew Carey.
I love Drew Carey. He was the llama. Okay.
I never would have suspected that.
I didn't think it was him. I, along with you, thought maybe Weird Al with that accordion, but like it didn't sound like him.
But now, come to think of it, I remember there was a special where Drew Carey played accordion, a comedy special.
Oh,
remember that?
okay.
Do you remember?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I loved the Drew Carey show.
I did too.
Oh, I want to watch it
I love
again.
Drew Carey. I think he's hilarious.
Is there anywhere you can stream the Drew Carey show like legally?
I don't know.
Because I want to watch that again. I love that show.
We might have to watch it quasi legally.
Cleveland rocks. Yeah. So that was exciting to see him.
All right. You know, that all makes sense though, because Wayne Brady was probably like, "Yo, I did this show. It's really cool. You should do it."
Yeah.
Because I'm sure they're best buds from the improv show. Yeah.
Which also, love that show too. So
and
great.
you saw Whose Line in London.
Not really.
Not with Drew Carey.
It wasn't Whose Line
the
is
London
anyway.
group. Yeah, but it was like a knockoff.
Yeah.
Or did we steal that from them too and we just named it something else?
I don't think so, because it was all American people. It was supposed to be, it was being played off like it was
right
in America, but they shot it in London.
And they served booze.
That's a story for another time,
too?
Probably. That's a story for another time. But anyway, yeah. Masked Singer. Do you have any other guesses? I'm not sure who the other people are, but I have to say, Kangaroo's voice, amazing. I loved her Amy Winehouse song.
Yeah.
Who else was good?
The Rock and Roll Turtle.
Rock and Roll Turtle was really good.
I have a feeling it's a boy bander.
Mm-hmm. My guess was maybe like Joey McIntyre or something.
Yeah. Was there any New Kids on the Block references? There was some sort of were they talking about like a hamburger reference or something? How ridiculous would it be if it was Jenny McCarthy's husband and she didn't even recognize him?
That would be so sad, but also hilarious.
But I think he's too short. So
I don't think that's him.
I think it's either like Brian Luttrell or Joey McIntyre.
But then one of the clues was like, I never get to sing love songs. So everybody was thinking maybe it's a rocker, but I feel like it's too obvious to have a rock and roll turtle rocker. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know.
I don't think the costume has anything to do with the person. I don't think any of the clues of the no. When?
Oh, the costume?
No. So rock and roll, I don't think it would matter. Mm-hmm. You know, that it's called Rock and Roll Turtle.
What about Miss Monster? I feel like that could be Dionne Warwick, maybe?
Absolutely.
I mean, it is absolutely a legend under that costume.
I feel like it's an older person, too.
Yeah, of course.
Because they're having some trouble getting around in that costume. Mm-hmm. So, and they sound
amazing
older.
Voice.
Of course.
Yeah. I think there's a good chance it could be Dionne Warwick, but I don't know.
I would have to agree. And she's done the reality TV show circuit-ish. Yeah, she's open to it.
Oh, or Mary Wilson, we were thinking, possibly.
Or, yeah.
Because she was just on Dancing with the Stars, too.
Exactly. So that would be prime pickings for her. Mm-hmm. Let me capitalize on this reality gig.
And she gets to sing!
Yeah, so let us know what you thought in the comments.
Yep. Oh, okay, and we just wanted to check in with you guys, too, about RuPaul's Drag Race before we get into all the other shows.
We're
because some people were curious.
Of season
3.
Yes.
So, spoiler alert, if you are planning on watching RuPaul's Drag Race from the beginning and you haven't yet, maybe mute this for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So, we're on the episode where the judges got to bring one queen back, and they picked Carmen Carrera. No!
I so wanted Shangela to come back.
I know. Or
I love Shangela.
I just hate how cliquey this group is. Like, I don't like the Heathers. And it makes me sad.
I freaking hate the Heathers, which also, like, I'm curious as to what the timeline is that they filmed this, because Carmen Carrera had on a Boogers t-shirt with a knot symbol on it. How do you get time to go?
How long was she gone for?
I know.
Crazy.
And did she have that before?
I don't think so. I feel like she went home and made it and came back.
I don't know what the deal. Well, she had to go to Jersey unless she moved to California.
Like, I don't know what the deal was, but I do not like the clickiness of it. I'm rooting for the Boogers. Yeah.
I really would love to see Alexis Mateo win, or Jada. Yeah.
Love her.
I love both of them. Mm-hmm. But
I feel like
I have
Raja's
a feeling
gonna
I know.
win.
Yeah, it's going to be Raja, right?
I don't know.
How could Raja lose?
But we'll see. So, yeah. So, there's a new show in town.
Oh, my God. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about this, but we just watched the first episode today, and I have to say... Oh, God. Below Deck Sailing Yacht.
Whoa. Okay, so yeah, like you said from the previews, I was like, is it going to be that great? But honestly, I'm hooked, and I want more.
I love the cast. They introduced us, but let's just talk about the boat first. This is on a sailboat. Mm-hmm. I'm sure a lot of people aren't familiar with sailing boats.
Like me.
My uncle had a boat, nothing this size. My uncle had a 48-foot sailboat. This is 180 delicious feet of sailing boat.
That's a lot.
It has 3 sails.
I still, like, can't wrap my head around...
The cabins?
The size and, like, how everything fits in the boat. Because, like, a yacht, okay, I even with the yacht on the regular below deck, I'm just like, whoa, how do they fit everything inside this boat? But now this boat, I'm just like,
yeah.
How do they have this much crew and guests?
They can't have a lot of guests, but they seem to have, like, about the same size crew.
I mean, this charter's gonna have, like, 6 guests.
Yeah. This boat, the interiors and exteriors are a lot smaller than a regular yacht. The kitchen is half the freaking size.
Oof, that's rough.
Plus, this boat tilts. So, like, things are going everywhere.
You know, I never really thought about it before, but it just, like, didn't cross my mind that sailboats have to have motors, too, because you have to, like, get in and out of the harbor or the dock.
Yeah. It's nothing, they can't book, like, a regular yacht. Mm-hmm. Like a motor yacht, yeah. But they can go really fast with the sail. But the thing is, you're over like this.
That makes me nervous. I don't know that I would enjoy this.
You should be, but
I don't think the sailor's life is for me.
On a 48-foot boat, this is extreme. On this boat, that's not so extreme because the boom is way above your head on this boat. Mm-hmm. On my uncle's boat, if you didn't watch yourself, you could get knocked off the boat by the boom when you come about. So, don't like it. But on this, it's probably a lot nicer.
Well, let's talk about the cast. So, the captain is Glenn, and...
He seems pretty easygoing.
He does seem really easygoing. Also, he has to share a room, which is crazy.
I know. I was surprised.
It's crazy. So he's bunking up.
I shouldn't be.
He's bunking up with the chief engineer Byron. But before we get to him, and by the way, he already knew Byron. It wasn't like a new meeting,
new relationship.
Yeah. So, what is it? First mate, which I guess is like the sailing equivalent of the bosun. Paget.
Yeah, but he likes to be called Page.
Yeah.
He is living on the boat with his real-life girlfriend, Sierra. Mm-hmm. And she was a stew.
Right.
And now she's a deckhand.
Ooh, boy.
Uh-oh.
That's gonna be... I feel like that's not good to be in the same department as your significant other.
Not only that, but you gotta know what you're doing.
Yeah, I don't think she's really experienced as a deckhand.
Does she know all of the commands and all of the knots and everything like that? Because when you're on a sailboat and you gotta trim those sails, you gotta know those knots. Because if your sail gets hung up or, it could spell disaster. The boat could be dipping in the water,
Yeah.
So I'm really worried about her sailing expertise.
What kind of strain is that going to cause in their relationship?
I think it's going to cause a strain.
Well, anyway,
I think we're straining.
Yeah, Sierra, Paget, and Glenn were all like the 3 best friends that anyone could have on the boat together during the off season, and now they're welcoming the new crew in.
Well, also, Page and Sierra are sharing the starboard forward cabin, so because they've already been in it. They're a couple.
Yeah, that's so weird. I feel like that's so awkward for Captain when it's just the 3 of them, and then like
third wheel.
But they've been together for a long time, and didn't she say that like her family was living on a boat for a while and they didn't know what they were doing, so they hired him?
No, that was Madison.
No.
I thought that was Madison.
No, that's Sierra. That's how they met. Her family hired him to teach them about the boat.
I got them mixed up. I thought that was a little weird.
Yeah, it would be.
All right, well, let's talk about Byron.
Okay.
He's the chief engineer, and on Below Deck, you never really see the engineers. There's 2 engineers. Mm-hmm. So he's basically like the handyman fix-it. Yeah.
He seems cool.
He seems like a straight Josiah.
Maybe.
I don't know. He's married with a kid.
Oh my God, his kid was serving it in those photos. Yeah, the kid was like... It was amazing.
Loved it. It's got to be hard to be away from your family like that. I hope this is worth him being away. I hope it pays some cash.
Well, let's just like tie up the deck crew.
Okay.
And so we also have Parker. Who's joining the crew.
I think he's a little green. Mm-hmm. He doesn't have any experience.
So.
Yeah. And who else? Just Sierra, right?
That's the deck crew.
That's the deck crew. Good luck, kids. You got 2 people who don't know what they're doing, and Padge.
All right, cool. So now let's talk about the interior.
All right, the chief stew is Jenna.
She seems like she does not put up with any shit.
She's from Canada, eh? Mm-hmm.
I think Glenn said he is too, right?
Is he?
I think so.
Okay. I didn't catch that.
He does have that Canada vibe, a.k.a. nice.
Yes. Yeah. We also have Georgia. She's the 3rd stew from South Africa. Mm-hmm. You know the formula on Bravo. You got to have somebody from South Africa, at least one person every season.
Yep.
And was there, who's second stew?
Madison. Second stew.
Yeah.
She has a lot of energy.
She's a bit much. She is a bit much. I don't know how much of her I could take.
Yeah. And then, to round out the whole group, we've got a familiar face. It's Adam from Below Deck Med.
Single Adam.
Yeah, for now. We already saw in the preview he's going to be making out with somebody.
I think it's Jenna.
I think so.
Yeah. Adam, he looks like Rob Herjavec from Shark Tank. Yeah. I believe they're both Croatian.
It's in the blood.
Yeah. It's he seems like a nice guy, but he seems a little extra. He's got a cool dog, though. He's been spending a lot of time with his dog.
I know. Okay, so it's going to be a lot of fun, but before they can welcome the guests aboard, they got to get this boat ready.
This boat has been sitting in dock for like 9 months.
This is really embarrassing for the 3 that have been on this boat because it looks like crap.
Have they been renovating?
I think they might have been fixing some stuff up.
Yeah.
So.
It looks nice. You know, the interior looks nice. Like the woodwork and, you know.
They just have a lot of work to get everything guest ready.
They got to get the bunny pads out there. They got to get the sofas out there. They just washed all the cushion covers.
But what the hell was happening in that galley?
That was a freaking nightmare, disaster. There was shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
All right. Well, anyway.
Provisions arrive. Where are they going to put them all? Because they never cleaned up the galley. And there's not a lot of storage in a sailboat because it's got that shape with the keel on the bottom.
Every little inch counts.
Exactly. So they're just trying to shove it everywhere that they can. Mm-hmm. They still got bags of garbage on there.
Well, the first guests of the season, it wasn't Kate. Like, you know, they had that commercial before that.
I kind of wish it was.
That would be so funny. If for once, Kate gets to be the guest.
All right, so the guests are a married couple with their daughter that just graduated college, her friend, and then their other friend.
I'm not sure how these other 2 figure into the picture, but they are a lot.
They are supposedly going to be arriving the day after their wedding. Mm-hmm. Who gets married and then goes on a
group vacation?
A group vacation, yeah. All right, so let's take this baby out and see what she can do.
Well, the couple was not there. Like, the guests arrive and everyone was like, aren't there supposed to be 2 more? Like, what is this? What's going on here? Mm-hmm. They're missing.
Oh, well, we got to stay on schedule. Yeah. So they leave. And Adam is really wanting to cook some Greek food, but they want sushi. It looked good. I mean, if you're into sushi,
that.
meat.
Yeah.
Okay. they said, let's get some sailing out here. And the boat is tilting quite a bit. And who was it? It was the green guy. Parker was like, wow, this is really tilting. And the captain's like...
This is 9 degrees.
He's like, how much do you think it is? Didn't he say, like, 25 or something like that?
It was, like, way more than it actually was.
Way less than it actually was.
No, I mean, he thought it was way more.
Yeah. So the guests are like, hey, we'd like to go in the hot tub. Is it available?
Well...
It's ice cold.
Yeah, well, Paget just, like, didn't turn the heater on. So Byron was like, this is an easy fix. You're an idiot.
Yeah. How do you not, like, know how your vehicle
They haven't used that at all in, like, the last 9 months or whatever? What?
They're really coming into this unprepared, and it's embarrassing. They
didn't even have the steak knives for the guests.
The sail came off the track. The donkey dick is out.
Wow.
There's a lot of, I'm just going to tell you, there's a lot of weird
sailing
phrases.
Terms?
Yeah. There's a lot of weird sailing terms.
Well, so. I guess we're going to be learning all about it.
Yeah.
So then towards the end of the episode, the crazy couple arrives, and they're like, we didn't get married yet. So then everyone's like, Captain, can you marry us? Captain, can you marry us?
And he's like, can I? And then they had the scenes upcoming for the rest of the season.
It's going to be wild.
Apparently, Parker gets into it with Padge, and I don't know if this is true or not. Is he still breastfed by his mom?
What is the actual F is going on here? Well, it seems like it's going to be a delightful season, so... Let us know what you guys thought of this.
I'm very excited for it.
Yeah,
very.
I think it's going to be fun.
How disgusting was Vanderpump Rules this week? I was embarrassed.
That was a lot.
The
Bachelor/Bachelorette party continues in Miami. Whoa.
There was a lot of jiggling going on, let's just say. A lot of legs up in the air, leg up, a lot of jiggling. A lot of pumps.
No disrespect to people that work at strip clubs. Like, do your thing, but that is
not for me. Not for me.
Not for me.
All right, so they're at the bachelorette party, and Kristen is freaking bringing down the entire party with her Carter off again, on again. We're not in a relationship, but we're just having sex thing.
It's very messy, and I feel so bad for Brittany because, like, every 5 seconds it seems like there's a new fight, and it always seems like these things are happening on her trips or, like, her events. Mm-hmm. Just let her have a good time.
But you know what? She was a good sport. She was just like, you know what? F it. Let's just have a good time. We can still have a good time at the strip club. Let's just go. Mm-hmm. I'm really surprised that the girls went to a girl strip club.
I'm not, because we've seen them, like, with women strippers before, and they seem to enjoy it. I don't know.
I would not have a good time. I'm sorry.
They seemed like they were having a great time.
You know what? I believe they knew that the guys were going to, like, show... They had to go to a girls club because... The freaking guys got old people makeup from, like, a professional makeup artist.
Yeah.
And they were not attractive in the least.
I think the makeup artist did a great job.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
But it was kind of scary.
And they showed up at the club.
I thought this was supposed to be a surprise for the ladies, but they seemed to point them out immediately. I guess they knew what was going to happen.
I mean, come on.
It sounded like they were setting it up to be a surprise, but it wasn't.
All right, well, back in L.A., Danica is going to be manager for Pride.
Whoa.
Danica is 22.
Just in case you guys forgot who Danica is, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, you know who she reminds me of?
Who?
Like a young Gretchen from... Real Housewives of Orange County.
Okay.
Anybody? I see it. But anyway, yeah, she's the one who either last week or the week before was suspended because she got into some sort of physical altercation with her ex. And she was all like, you ruined my life when she was suspended.
Actually, she reminds me more of an older Nikki Hilton. Older looking.
I could see that
Nikki
too.
Hilton.
Yeah, I could see the Nikki Hilton connection there.
All right, so Lisa tells her, oh no, was it her that she told about James?
Oh yeah, there's rumblings
DJing
that James could be DJing
Pride.
at Tom Tom for Pride.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Not one drink. Don't let him have one drink at all.
I mean,
nothing.
Yeah, I think it's great that he's working on his sobriety. That's really dangerous, though, when you're doing that, to, like, then go back into that environment with all that alcohol around.
Yeah. I mean, what's he going to do, though? It's what his job is.
Bring that ice cream with you. Wasn't that his thing last time?
I don't know.
He was, like, really into ice cream.
All right, well, Danica is warning Dana about Slutty Max. And she's just like...
Well, Dana feels like everybody is just trying to keep them apart and ruin things. And she says this time could be different, okay? Maybe they're just, like, meant to be.
Oh, my God. If I had a penny for every time a girl said, this time's going to be different. It's going to be different because it's me.
Yeah.
With a slutty guy. Come on. Come on, people.
I mean, straight up, Max is a fuckboy.
Yeah.
He is. But at the same time, I could see why she would feel like everyone is just trying to keep them apart or whatever, because they didn't want anything to do with her before, but now when it's about Max, they're like, oh, you shouldn't go out with him.
Oh, they definitely don't care about her, but they're not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
They're not wrong.
True.
So Tom is arguing with Tom back in Miami, and I'm sorry, Sandoval, you are completely wrong here.
I feel like
completely and utterly wrong.
They both have their weaknesses.
They have their struggles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see how, like, Schwartz would be really he's like the happy-go-lucky one. He doesn't really think about the details sometimes. Mm-hmm. But then I think Tom Sandoval has the tendency to, like, fly off the handle and, you know.
Well, Tom Sandoval apologizes to Schwartz. Mm-hmm. And that...
They're okay. They can still do their dance thing they're doing all season.
That is so overplayed. All right, well... It's that time of the Bachelorette weekend to go to the pool and
the beach. Well, it seemed like pretty much everybody, or all the girls pretty much went to the beach except for Kristen. Mm-hmm. She went to the pool with the guys.
Didn't Katie show up at the pool?
No, too? I thought Katie was at the beach because she didn't want to be around Kristen.
Well, Kristen kept bringing up how much Tom Schwartz was cheating
messing around on Katie.
Yeah.
Ugh, awkward.
She just sucks. I mean, she's just rehashing the same old. It's so messy.
Well, yeah, it's causing a lot of drama because now there's like this rift within the party.
Mm. Well, Max and Dana meet up. And
she's like, I heard this stuff about you. What's the deal?
You sleeping around on me? What's going on?
And of course he's like, that's not what happened, blah, blah, blah. Come on, man!
Did you sleep with your girlfriend's best friend on her birthday?
I have to yawn.
Oh, I thought you were bored with the whole F-boy thing.
Well, I am, but that was a legit yawn as well.
Well, Dana...
It seems like Max and Dana are still on track, by the way.
All right, well, Dana's working at SUR now, and she's serving Lisa's table at SUR.
No!
That's like driving in front of a police officer.
Yeah.
You get that, like...
but I mean, this is like right after you get your license. Because she's new at SUR, she's learning the menu, she's got her flashcards that she's studying, and Lisa's testing her.
She sucked at the menu.
Well, Lisa... said that she did a good job. She pulled it out.
She didn't, like, she couldn't rattle off all the stuff.
Well,
right away,
she's still new, but Lisa was like, oh, that girl, she could be a manager soon if she keeps this up. Oh, wow. It doesn't really mean as much now that we know that Danica's a manager.
I know. So Max shows up, when Lisa's there, and I don't know. I'm over the whole Max Dana thing.
Whenever I hear the name Max, I just keep thinking of Lisa's son, but it's not him. No. It's this one.
But I think I did see him there.
I think I saw him in the background. Yeah.
All right. So Stassi and Kristen have a blow up.
They have an emotional makeup too.
Yeah.
Stassi's basically telling Kristen, like, yeah, whatever trash bag you end up with, I'm still gonna support you.
I mean, look at how many times Stassi's effed up and Kristen was there to support her.
Just think about all the horrible things that they've done to each other in the past. I don't see how they can't overcome other things now, you know?
I mean, like, Kristen slept with Stassi's boyfriend.
Yeah. I lied about it for a long time. So, I mean, if they can overcome that, these two are going to be friends forever.
Remember when Stassi smacked Kristen in the face?
I do.
How was she not arrested?
I don't know. Well, next, because she didn't press charges.
All right.
Maybe she felt, you know what, I deserve that.
I guess. All right, well, next week is one of my favorite episodes every season. It's Pride.
Oh, boy. And now there's 3 restaurants in the mix.
I love how Lisa is adored by the community out there. I mean, she really does a lot for...
LGBT.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's nice to see her recognized for it. In fact, in this episode, she got an award. And she deserves it.
Yeah.
She deserves it. And I hope she's going to be recognized for all of her work with the dogs animals, as well. Yep. Yeah, so that was Pump this week. Oh, hey, it's Project Runway.
Welcome to the runway.
All right, so Victoria was very upset. Still hanging around from last week, that feeling of, oh no, I was in the bottom. I feel
like she's really struggling here, not just because of last week, but like she's done the same look a few times now, or similar looks, and now she's just like, what do I do? Like, she's caught in this box, and I feel like she's got so much more potential and so much more in her, but she's struggling to bring that out.
Well, will she this week? They have to create an editorial look using sheer fabric.
Whoa!
It's a 1-day challenge. Ouch. But that chiffony's expensive, so $300.
It is expensive, but
remember the budgets of the past? Like, oh, you've got $150.
You've got $20 to make this happen.
You've got a garbage bag. Make something.
Yeah. Well, inflation, you have to take that into account, too. I guess.
Well, Daeyoung wasn't feeling very well last episode, and she's feeling even worse this episode. Yeah. So they call the medic for her. She's trying to stick it out, but...
Yeah, they showed her talking to production, and they were like, you know what, we want you to do whatever's best for you, and ultimately, she decided she had to leave, and I think that was probably the right choice for her, because her body was just not functioning the way that she needed it to, and it was not a healthy situation for her.
I hope that she can come back in a future season.
I would love to see that. I don't know if it was like a stress-related thing, and maybe this is just not a good situation for her at any time.
Shit, they let Daniel Franco come back. They should let her come back.
No, I'm not saying they wouldn't let her come back.
No, but I'm saying they should, right?
Yeah. I'm just saying I don't know if it's good for her if that was a stress-related thing.
Right.
But if she is able to come back sometime in the future, I'd love to see her on again. But it was so sad for her to go, because you never want to see anybody leave like that. But she's just such a sweet person. It, like, extra sucks that it happened to her.
But the good news is, the silver lining is that Marquise gets to come back.
Yay! That's wonderful.
And I'm happy for that, because I didn't feel like I've seen enough from Marquise.
I know. Do you think the other competitors were secretly like, darn it? Like, they were happy to see him, but at the same time, do you think they were like, ugh.
No.
Another person I have to beat.
No.
Okay.
No.
And also, I just wanted to mention, I was so sad when Jeffrey was saying how he felt partially responsible for Daeyoung leaving because he was, like, helping to take care of her. But it's not your fault, baby.
Yeah.
Oh.
He is a good soul.
He is.
So, it's time for critiques. And Victoria is making the same dress.
Ooh, she keeps doing, like, that same silhouette with the cutouts, and, like, it's great, but we need to see other things that she can do.
Also, she didn't understand what sheer meant.
They did show that clip too when they were describing the challenge to them, and she was like, what's sheer? What is that? So she didn't really get it.
Right.
And I'm curious what she would have done differently had she known what it actually meant. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like what fabric she would have picked.
Yeah. But
she decided to completely scrap her design that she was working on, and she was like, I'm gonna quit. She was just sitting
I swear it, I'm gonna quit.
For like what, an hour and a half, 2 hours?
Yeah.
Towards
she
the end of the day.
She wasted a lot of time thinking that she was gonna quit. And then when she decided that she wasn't gonna quit and she came back, she had a table full of scraps to work with.
Yeah.
So she really pieced together some piece of poop. It didn't look good.
I mean, at least she had something to send down the runway, because she did not have much time to do it.
No. All right. Well, let's talk about
the looks.
The looks.
Okay. Also, I just want to say I love Victoria's aesthetic and everything, but I just wish she had a better attitude. I get that it's stressful, but I hate seeing people be like, I'm going to quit. Because there are so many other people that would do anything to be in her position.
Yeah.
So I just hope that she changes that attitude around and can pull it together.
I also don't like her attitude of like, well, if I can't be the best, I'm not going to be, she's the one who flips the table, the chess table or whatever. Like if she can't win, she doesn't want it to count.
At first I thought you meant like Teresa from
No.
New Jersey.
No. Yeah.
Prostitution whore! Okay, so let's talk about the 2 safe looks this week. Okay, we've got Brittany, who honestly, like, I would have picked her to win.
Those shorts were delicious.
I love the top of that look. The pink, it's so, like, girly and feminine.
Yeah.
I love it. I can't believe she wasn't at least in the top.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Wild. Delvin.
I love the skirt. The top,
I love
not
the skirt.
So much.
Yeah, the top, I wasn't really into the fit of it, but he was one of the safe looks, which I thought was fair. So then let's talk about the high scores.
All right, so Marquise
coming back strong. He's in the top.
He has a look similar to Delvin's with the sheer skirt with the little diaper underneath.
Yeah, which has been big for a few years now, I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah, the Met Ball for sure. So he has a burnout animal print.
I love this print so much.
Yeah.
And he even styled his own outfit with the fabric.
He did a little cutout applique on his shirt, and it was gorgeous.
This look overall, I don't know, something about the top of the dress I wasn't really into. It just didn't work for me.
It seems like the shoulder part seemed unfinished to me. I would have rather have seen
wrong
Brittany
up here
in the top.
Yeah, but I was glad that he was able to not only be safe this week, but thrive.
Right.
Coming back. Okay. Nancy.
Loved this look.
This was really cool. With the shoulder.
Yes.
Also the long skirt, the little diaper.
The burnout. Yeah. This looked expensive.
It did look really expensive.
And I like the little accessory, the little ball on the string, on the little
ring
circle. Yeah, the ring. Gorgeous.
Great look, great look. And then the winner this week,
Sergio. That looked very expensive. And the way that he lined his design with another sheer fabric made it so that the model could be nude underneath and wasn't like showing anything.
Not like obscene.
Not obscene. Yeah, it was gorgeous.
I was a little bit unsure about the fringe placement.
Right.
Like the other designer said, but then when you actually saw it moving, it worked.
Right.
Yeah, so I thought that was a legit win. But again, like I really liked Brittany's outfit.
I like Brittany's too.
Okay, the lowest scores.
Jeffrey.
Oh, Jeffrey.
This
was not horrible.
This wasn't horrible, but I didn't really like anything about it.
Jeez. I thought the blue with the white and black stripes was fun, but just like
I didn't get anything out of it.
All right. Victoria.
And I love Jeffrey.
Yeah. Obviously Victoria was going to be in the bottom.
This was a pile of scraps, but it was well tailored.
It wasn't great. I don't know. This material I wasn't feeling.
Like they said, when she came walking out in the pile of scraps, her body looked good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Her body
it was
looked
flattering.
Good. Yes.
But it wasn't as well made as her stuff usually is.
No, but she still managed to put together a pile of scraps into something okay.
Yeah, and I did think it was a nice color.
Yeah, that was very complimentary to the model.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then Chelsea, the one who was eliminated. I'm so sad to see her go. I was kind of hoping Christian might pull out the save this week.
Yeah.
But her look was just not good.
The tiny Band-Aid bra underneath, the straps for sleeves. If she had just made a sheer trench or a sheer shorty trench with a decent bra underneath, I think this would have
been cute.
Very cute.
Especially in that blue color. Would have loved that.
The blue color was a win.
Yeah.
But the rest of it, not so much. Oh, she had the same little purse.
Bag. Yeah. I'm so sad to see Chelsea go, though.
Yeah.
Sucks.
I really enjoyed her other work. I like that that varsity jacket that she made.
And the jeans look.
Yeah. Oh, the jeans look.
Yeah. But anyway, next week is going to be fun.
So excited for the reinvention of the tux.
Oh, boy. And I believe they're bringing back some of the other contestants to help out, which should be fun.
Yeah. Are we at the halfway mark? Is that why?
We might be. I think it's like this was episode 8, I want to say.
Yeah, so I guess they're going to have at least, they're going to have one person for each designer to help.
Very cool.
You know that is Drama City. So.
Oh, love it.
I'm there for it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's the Below Deck finale!
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
What a shit season.
It was.
What a shit sandwich.
I mean, I love this show so much, but it was so hard to watch these a-hole guys this season.
Captain Lee is disgusted. He doesn't eat dicks. He won't
Just
take
a little
one bite.
reminder, at the end of last week's episode, Kevin brought out his erotic dick cake, which the primary
requested.
Yes, but she had already gone to bed. Captain Lee was having serious life chats with the other guests, and then out comes this dick cake, and everybody was like, oh, that's not what we want to see right now.
Kevin was so embarrassed afterwards that he went up on the top deck and I guess sat in a dinghy.
Oh, God.
Mumbling to himself.
He was taking it really seriously, taking it really hard.
Well, he realized, I should be pissed at Kate because she knew that the primary went to bed and didn't tell me.
You know what? He was going to be pissed at her no matter what.
True.
And also, she made a good point. What are you going to do? Not serve dessert?
Yeah.
What else are you going to serve?
I mean, he didn't have to walk in with the sparkler in the mouth and everything.
Oh, jeez.
All right, so Ashton and Riley, they have a little chat about, hey, you know what?
Our personalities are garbage together.
But let's just get drunk tonight and have a good time.
Oh, my God.
Tonight we're going to party. Let's get on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so even though they hate each other, they decide, you know what? Let's put our differences aside in the expectation of alcohol.
Okay. Well, before the charter was over, Kevin got some closure. Because Jamel was like, you know what? I heard about the dick cake, and I'm sorry I wasn't there.
It was
great.
Beautiful cake. So thank you.
So he felt a lot better after talking to her about that.
And the tip was very generous.
Damn! Yeah, it was. Everybody got like $1,800
or something?
I don't know. Everybody got $1,800, which is nice.
And Captain Lee said, hey, you chuckleheads, even though I hate myself now for not firing one of you, this was the first charter season that I didn't have to fire anybody.
You know what? I think if he had realized how bad things were with the crew,
he
would have fired people. But
yeah.
I think they hid a lot from him this season.
Yeah. I think Kate didn't want to be like teacher, you know,
yeah, because then they really would have been on her.
Yeah.
But I think, like, okay, nobody got fired for, like, technical reasons this year, but
they could have been fired for being dicks.
Yeah.
All right. And for making a hostile work environment, too.
That's unacceptable.
Exactly. So the captain has arranged, a.k.a. Bravo has arranged probably a full moon party for the
which sounds like so much fun.
So Captain Lee is probably standing around in his underwear, doing some ironing, having a good time.
He was hanging out with the engineers.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because usually the captain goes and has dinner with them.
But he didn't this time.
And then goes back to the boat while they go party. But this time he's like, nope.
Yeah, so they had a full moon party. And
it was crazy.
They had fire jugglers and entertainment and ladyboys and it was a nice party. Nice little rave on a private island. Mm-hmm. So Brian and Courtney
they made out and made up. Courtney, run away!
I don't think Courtney was like, oh, Brian is boyfriend material, but I think she probably just said, you know what? He's a warm body. And I deserve this after this season.
I guess. But anyway.
So, yeah. They screwed, okay?
Oh my god! Yeah, they did end up staying in a guest cabin, because you can do that on the last night.
Yep.
So, Kevin and Kate, they argued. They did not make up. It got worse.
He was blackout drunk.
He's telling her, I don't think you're that great of a chief stew. And she's like, I don't think you're that great of a chef. And he's like... And
he was beside himself. Mm-hmm. That was probably the worst thing. You could tell him, you know what, you're ugly, you're whatever, but to say that he is a bad chef is the worst insult ever. So he got so upset that he freaking kicked sand in her face.
What
Who does that?
Yeah, that was crazy.
So he was mumbling like a freaking sim. That's how drunk he was.
It was a rough night for Kate because not only did she get the sand kicked in her face, but then drunk-ass Tanner was following her around like, I wanted to kiss you.
She's like, I'm gay now. Leave me alone. But that could be, like, believable because she did go gay for that
No, but she was like, I'm more of a lesbian the more you talk to me. She was not having it.
All right, so Kevin got naked when they got back to the boat.
And what the hell was going on here?
I don't know. What did he piss himself or something?
No, I think didn't he take a shower or something, and then he just like didn't get dressed. I don't know, but
that's not a good look.
It's pretty wild.
So it's time to leave. Thank God.
So they do their thing where everybody leaves one by one. They leave the most important crew members for last.
Mm-hmm. And Kevin snubbed Kate.
He did.
Everybody else was an adult and was civil. Mm-hmm. Even Riley and Ashton.
Yeah.
But Kevin was a little dick.
It was a real State of the Union.
She got snubbed. So
I'm sure she ripped up his speech on the way out.
Probably. But the good news is that Kate is moving to New York City.
Whoa!
And I hope that means that we're going to be seeing more of Kate in a presenter type role.
That'd be cool.
Where she'll be working for Bravo.
I'd love that.
Yeah. I would like to see more of Kate because I think she would be good doing something like that.
I don't think she wants to be a chief stew for the rest of her life.
I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all.
All right. Well,
we still have the reunion to look forward to.
Oh my God. That reunion is going to be wild.
And we just saw a clip from it, a tease, and it looks really good. Captain Lee looks like he's going to tear some people in half.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy because this season was dumpster fire.
Sandwich.
Let us know what you thought about this show, about any of the shows that we've talked about. Thank you so much for listening.
We appreciate you so much.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time
next week.
Survivor! Until next time.
Much love.